Right. So I was supposed to fly to Chicago today, but the flight was supposed to leave at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We got on the flight. Only to be told that there was something wrong with the plane, something to do with the tow bar or something along those lines, and they needed to get a mechanic to look at it. The mechanics come out and said it's probably going to be about an hour to get it fixed, so we're going to have to deplane everybody. So they got everybody off the damn plane. This is like 2:15. The flight should have left at 2 o'clock, right? Then at 3:30, they're like, right, we fixed it. Everybody get on the plane. We all get on the plane. And then an hour later, we're like, oh, they might have been a little bit optimistic about you getting on about us putting you back on the plane, and the problem really isn't fixed. And then an hour after that, they're like, actually, well, by 5 o'clock at this point, they're like, well, actually, we have managed to fix it, but due to shift patterns, the flight attendants basically can only work for so many hours or something. So the flight attendants on shift have gone off shift, and their flight attendant short, and the next one doesn't land until like 6 o'clock or something. So we'll probably be set to go about 7. At which point I was like, fuck this shit for a game of chess. I'm not turning up in Chicago at 1 o'clock in the bloody morning to then get a cab to trek across the downtown Chicago to knock on my friend's house who has work first thing in the morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's not going to happen. So I've got another flight for 11:15 in the morning. I've rented a car, so basically I'm just gonna drive back to Snohomish. I've told Anthony, and I'm like, dude, I'm coming. I'm staying an extra night. It's only an hour away, an hour and a half, something like that. So fuck it, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, what an absolute waste of a day. Left his house at bloody 10:30 this morning. It's now... Hang on. It's now 7:15 in the evening, and I've got an hour and 20-minute drive ahead of me back to where I freaking came from. What an absolute joke. Ran over. Tomorrow's a new day and all that jazz. Went upstairs, couldn't get in the car, rang for people. Turns out the reason why I can't get in the car is because the battery's flat. Because dickhead left the freaking lights on in the car all last night. So I rang the people at 8:15 this morning. Next door neighbours tried to jumpstart the car. It's too flat for his truck to be able to jumpstart it, so I've got to wait for the people to come out. It's now 10 o'clock. I've rescheduled my flight till 2. And there's another one at 5 to midnight, so who knows, I might end up on that one. And now I'm just ringing to find out where they are, because they said due to the location, it's difficult to find somebody to send out. That's basically where we are. Believe it or not, I am actually trying to leave Washington. And when I rang up to reschedule my flight, I was told that there's a storm coming, so a lot of the flights are being delayed. The exact words the guy used to me on the phone was, "You're much better off being on the ground than you are being in the air at the moment." So, God knows if I'm even going to make it. Should have just gotten the flight last night. Should have just gotten the plane and turned up at Katie's house at 2 o'clock in the morning and woken her up. That's what I should have done. But here we are. So I have rescheduled my 2:08 flight. That was originally supposed to be at 7:15 this morning, to the next available flight, which is 5 to midnight this evening. They still haven't allocated the job to anybody. Still haven't found the key that I lost. For the car. And I'm still sat here feeling very sorry for myself. But you know what? Getting out of Washington today, even if I have to wait until 5 minutes to the end of the freaking day, I'm getting out, man. Guys said you wanted an interesting video diary, so talk about a freaking plot twist. Left my phone on the plane, got off, realised, and said to the woman, I didn't want my phone on the plane. It's like, what's your seat number? She goes in, she comes back, she's like, can't find it. It's like, well, it's definitely on the plane. I don't have it on me. It's not where I left it. Wasn't in my bag. Put my bag on the floor. Definitely had it on the plane. I was playing games. I said, oh, well, I'll ask the cleaners. Cleaners come out. Oh, no, nothing. Right? Don't even bother to go back and have a look. They seem completely blasé about the fact. My flight was delayed getting in by half an hour. So it only took them 5 minutes to clean the plane because they wanted to get everybody else back on the plane so that the next flight wasn't delayed. So the person that I was supposed to stay with tonight, my friend Katie, don't have a number. We didn't even arrange a time. I have no way of contacting her to even let her know what's going on. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to try and figure out how to sort the shit out. For a long story short, I'm stranded in Chicago with no way of getting in contact with the person I'm supposed to stay with. Yay!